Hi, I'm Annie Ulichny, and I want to thank you so much for joining in for some meditation and mindfulness practices together today. I'm in a small pueblo in Mexico, and you might hear a lot of noises coming from outside, and they're charming to me, and I hope that we can invite those new noises and church bells perhaps and lots of birds into our practice. We're going to work with inviting more steadiness, more happiness, more contentedness into our lives, into our overall being through practice today. And the more happy and at peace we feel, more contented we feel and experience through these practices from deeply within, the more that ripples out to our daily life. So let's take a comfortable posture. I'm seated on a cushion on the floor, and you might be seated in a chair. Just find that balanced, relaxed, upright spine. We're going to be breathing in and out of the nose today. And we'll take a few breaths here together, and I'd like you to think of something that comes to mind as we do these breaths, something that just has you a little agitated or restless or uneasy, something maybe you worry about one thing a lot right now. Maybe invite that in as something we can intentionally work with today. Or maybe we're wanting to be maybe more patient, or we want to have an easier relationship with a family member or a friend. Or maybe it's our physical health. Maybe we're working through a physical health or injury. Whatever it is that really comes to mind as we start, let's use one item, one thing in life that's not a huge thing, just a small thing, but nonetheless something that keeps us a little agitated. And let's see if we can't work with that as we get started. Maybe we want to accept something more than maybe we do, or sleep better. It could be such a range of things. So we'll close our eyes down as we start and just spend a moment just bringing in one thing in our life that we feel a little restless about. And feel our upright posture. Have your hands comfortably resting, eyes closed. Just settle here. And we're going to breathe in and out of the nose. Just take a few breaths together to really bring this intentional item in our life that has us a bit distracted on a regular basis. So breathing in, making space in the body as we breathe in, through the nose, in and out through the nose, everything for this practice. And then a slow exhale, just paying attention to the breath right here, right now. And establishing this intention of this type of distracted issue or concern we have, or something we'd like to improve about ourselves and bring more happiness to ourselves. And then an exhale. And we'll just do one more soft, slow, caring inhale and exhale to ourselves. As we come into the here and the now. And there are many ways that we can encourage greater health and happiness, steadiness, stability, feeling of safety in our body and in our mind. They all work together. So we can use our breath and really encourage a greater sense of well-being deeply within. releasing chemicals that calm us down through a deep breathing. So we'll start with a lower belly breath. What we're going to do is bring all of our focus. Our mind has this ability to focus in addition to that thinking, continual thinking, that stream of thoughts that's constantly going. We have that, but then we have this focus. So let's bring all of our focus down below our belly button. Bring it to the lower belly. And as we breathe in, we're going to imagine we're breathing in deeply within the belly, breathing in and filling up like an imaginary balloon, deeply within the belly. So we'll breathe in, filling up, putting all of our focus on our lower part of the belly. Our lower part of our digestive system is right there, tucked there. And then a very slow exhale, and we're flattening out the belly. The belly button is moving back toward the backbone. We're pressing all of the air out, and it's our lower belly that's doing this work for us right now as we get started. Pressing back, and then filling back up, slowly filling back up. All of our focus is on this balloon. Filling up, using your own momentum and rhythm that works for you. And then we exhale, flattening the belly back toward the back line of the body. So we're really engaging some muscles within the lower belly as well when we're doing this. And then we're inhaling all of our focus in our lower belly. Notice if your focus starts to wander, and very gently just bring it back to the feeling. We just want to experience the felt sense of the body. And now if we're exhaling, releasing, feeling the lower belly, experiencing any sensations as our breath and body moves in that area. Filling up. Releasing. So we're starting to warm up the respiratory system. We're releasing serotonin, which is a chemical that creates a greater sense of peace and contentedness and happiness for us with this lower belly breath, in and out. Do this a little bit more. I hope you found your own rhythm with this, in and out of the nose. Understanding the value and the benefits, and almost like medicine that we can offer ourselves to create calm, steady happiness. Take one more in and out. Plunge all of your focus into this imaginary balloon. Really extending the balloon as you inhale through the nose. Completely inhale as much as you can. And then a full, slow, but full, complete exhale. And just when you think you've exhaled everything, at the bottom of the exhale, just press out a little bit more. And release that technique and let the body breathe itself. And now we can scan through the body and just notice sensations now that we can experience throughout our body. Noticing how we are right now. Notice the sense of tingling and aliveness. Perhaps we could scan through our feet and legs, lower extremities up to the pelvis, feeling a tingling perhaps. These breathing exercises and this stillness really start to restore the nervous system, send more circulation and oxygen through the entire body. And we can feel this tingling, feeling this aliveness. Notice the sense of stability with the contact with the surface underneath you, gravity holding us here, keeping us safe. We remind ourselves we're safe, we're okay, we're healthy. Not everything in life is perfect, for sure, but we're here, able to breathe, able to bring peace to ourselves, which is such a good thing. We can explore through the torso, the lower belly, the rib cage, the chest area, up through the shoulders, noticing if you're holding any tension and tightness in your shoulders. We all do. Perhaps we can drop them with our mind's ability to focus. Drop them down, release any tightness, just let them relax. If we've noticed now that maybe they're carrying some tension and burden in our shoulders, down through our hands and fingers, noticing sensations. Coming up through our head, top of the head, through the forehead. When we move from very busy into stillness and a quieter mode, we can really start to feel in a new way and experience our bodies in a much richer, deeper way. When we make time for this. Coming through the eyes, the jaw and the tongue, just notice what can relax. If there's anything that's tight and tense, any pockets of discomfort, we might be able to ease those just with our own focus here and inviting a softness. Again, all of these things are invitations we can make to ourselves. We can invite what we need, what we want for ourselves, invite them in, release tightness and tension in a physical way. And now here, as we're exploring and releasing tension and inviting peace and comfort and steadiness and well-being, we can use the breath and extend a double breath on the inhale and then an elongated exhale. So we'll use another breathing technique to help encourage a greater sense of lightness, openness, safety, softness, happiness, less reactivity, just more well-being into our lives. So we'll breathe in and use a two-part breath. So we'll breathe in through the belly like we just did. And then the second part of the breath will be a whole separate breath in, and we'll imagine that it's going in directly into our chest center. So it's a two-part inhale, and it's like, and then an elongated exhale. But I'm going to have it's going to be through my nose. I just wanted you to hear how the inhale and exhale will be. So we'll go ahead and we'll inhale. Belly, inhale. Chest, exhale all through the nose. Exhale, releasing all of the air out on the exhale. Inhale belly, inhale chest, exhale. Inhale belly, inhale chest, exhale, release, release, release. Inhale belly, inhale chest, exhale, release, release. See if you can stay really focused on this practice. Inhale, Inhale. Exhale. Experience the felt sense of the body. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Find your pattern. Find the rhythm that feels really right for you. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Really flatten everything out. Just really get all of the air out. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. So stay with this rhythm. Find a comfortable rhythm and really place your focus on these big double inhales and then a release on the exhale. So we'll continue to do this together. Notice if your thoughts are trying to take you away. Just come back to the breath. Come back to the body. Anything later today or thoughts about yesterday, they'll still be there when we're done. We can just really stay right here, right now, working our respiration system, strengthening it, increasing our oxygen efficiency. All of these things create well-being, peace, happiness. Do a few more together. Really focus on the double inhale and the exhale. You might feel tingling. That's normal. Last one, at the bottom of the exhale, just really fully release, release, release. And as you sit in stillness, quiet, maybe the sensations of the body become more alive. Can we feel this vibrational aliveness? Becomes more and more alive, the more still and quiet we can become. Just experience this shimmery kind of a quality running through the body. Enjoying this open, maybe perhaps more spacious feeling of tingling. And we could bring to mind this issue in our life, this small issue perhaps that just has us agitated these days. And maybe we've been circling our thoughts on it or experiencing discomfort in the body. And can we bring this to mind, this issue that we have? Really start to experience it and bring it right to mind. And can we use our own inner voice, this inner voice we have, and be our very best friend with it? So we can really offer ourselves a lot more encouragement with our own inner voice than we do. We can talk to ourselves about this issue and maybe ask for more patience, encourage more acceptance, encourage more openness and acceptance, perhaps say of a physical issue, some pain or discomfort in the body. Can we be kinder to ourselves? And what can we say to ourselves about these issues, these small issues that come up? Offering encouragement. Perhaps it's an issue with a family member or a friend. And instead of in our inner voice criticizing or complaining or blaming, Can we find some sense of compassion for ourselves and for the other person? Maybe starting to understand the situation from their perspective with more of an open heart. And could we also invite this open heart, this compassion for ourselves? Again, maybe for a physical issue, or maybe we're looking for more sleep. We're staying up at night, not able to sleep, something like that. Can we find places in our lives that can help support physical issues, sleep issues, more acceptance over the way things are in a situation in our life? More compassion and kindness and openness toward these situations that circle in our mind. Sometimes when we are more open in our body, these challenges that we have in our life take on a new tenderness. We can see them in a new, fresh, more compassionate, caring way. And I invite you to work with life's challenges from more of an open-bodied, open-hearted perspective in this way. And this will offer us more content, more peace, and more happiness. I thank you for your time, and it's a privilege to share practice together. And I'm wishing you a wonderful, beautiful day.